Guys, in this episode, I got one of the top SUVs in the market. It's one of the best on the streets, on the highways, and is also well designed. This is the Hyundai Sante Fe. This is the hybrid. Knowing the quality of Hyundai, I had some high expectations here. So when I got behind the wheel, well, they were met. Exceptionally smooth is what I felt behind the wheel. It has a premium quality ride. SUV buyers expect that. All-weather capability, and the Sante Fe Hybrid includes that standard H-track all-wheel drive. I've told you about that a couple of times. More about the performance. The turbo engine yields an estimated output of about 178 horsepower at 6,000 RPM with an estimated 225 horsepower from the combined engine and motor system. And it has a peak torque estimated around 195 pound-feet per, and that's around 4,000 RPM on that side. The driver's selectable H-track has normal, sport, and smart options or smart modes to help provide really good control in all kinds of weather conditions and all kinds of road conditions. I really like the sport setting the most. It has more agility, I like the feel, and it sends more available torque to those rear wheels, giving me that boost. You know, that sporty, dynamic feel when you want it. Now this system has a wider range of torque distribution variability than many other competitive systems, and Hyundai did really well on that. It's been tuned to conditions such as a straight line acceleration, love that, medium and high speed cornering handling, and hill starts. It's really in a space by itself because of its size and its functionality right between some of the competitors, so it has its own little lane there. So let's just remember what the hybrid means. A hybrid car or SUV uses more than one means of energy. It combines gasoline or diesel with an electric motor, and it has two systems that work with each other to move the vehicle. This allows the car or SUV to burn less gasoline and achieve better fuel efficiency than, say, a traditional engine that only uses gas. Let's get back to that H-track. It's an all-wheel drive system that was developed as a multi-mode system providing an electronic variable torque split clutch with an active torque control between the front and rear axles. Great technology here to make it happen. The Sante Fe Hybrid includes that H-track all-wheel drive as a standard. This hybrid, which is super smooth, is very, very comfortable, enjoyable to ride. As you can see, it's quite attractive. I'm also noticing that the cabin noise is at a minimum. Even with the sunroof open, still getting very, very little cabin noise. Drive mode. All right, you can see the vehicle setup right there. Drive mode alert. I'm going to go echo. There's the green. So you could do it here. I'm going to make it go to sport. There's sport. And you've got the cluster here, climate here, so readouts. Now let's look at this exterior design. As you can see for yourself, it's bold, it's aggressive, it's stylish, it's chromed out. Hyundai badge right there, two other larger lamps together. Now the line here coming from the top goes right down here, splitting these two in the middle. Side view, flat front, sweep back headlights. See the T-shape in the lighting, check that out. Black cladding on the wheel well. Beautifully arching lines above it. Subtle lines from front to back beneath the windows. There's a lower black border with silver trim, nice and thick. Passenger windows, a side view. Darkened windows up front, darkened second row for privacy. There's a silver trim around the windows and a designer rear view mirror. Roof rails up top. You gotta really love the extended moon or sunroof for all the occupants to enjoy. Roof spoiler, tail lights wrap around for side exposure. In the rear, up top, you've got your roof spoiler. Midlines, upper border, tail lights swing from the side all the way around along the middle of the back. The Sante Fe badge here, H-track badge there. Beneath the bumper is a black border and a rear silver protector plate. I'm getting into the front seat. I am going to start it, push this button right here, it starts. Got some music blasting. I'm going to bring the sunroof back. I love sunroofs, guys. How can you not love sunroofs? You've got some chrome trim underneath, but it kind of has a horseshoe outcropping right here. Speakers on the end, the middle, and the end. Of course, this is Harman Kardon premium speakers, some of the best in the business right there. Sliding off that shelf is this protruding infotainment center that you see a lot with Hyundai, Kia, and many other manufacturers are bringing that out here. Sometimes it's flush integrated right here, not this case, all right? On the passenger side, it kind of swings back and horseshoe. I don't really see the relevance in it, but it looks cool. Got a little trim of chrome around that, and it's really basically stylish right here because you've got a little space here on the passenger side with stitching, air, place to store your phone, and of course the glove compartment. Let's move to the driver's side. You've got your readouts for your speedometer, odometer, and you've got a lot of other information that you can get here or here. Paddle shifters, it's going to make you drive so much better. All right, so right here we've got our switchers. All right, right here. On the side, you've got an air vent protruding out. Push button start right there. Real clean, really well designed. When we get to the center stack area, it's actually a bridge. So there's space under here to store things down below and a place for your USB plug. There's lots of those, by the way. And then it's got the infotainment buttons to push that'll bring up your map or your nav, radio, media, setup, auto. Down here in this middle layer is your climate control information. And then this bottom layer of this center stack area here has your modes. So basically how you control the car, how you want the car to run, whether it's on an uneven surface or drive mode or whatever it may be. But here also is where your parking, reverse, neutral, and drive. It's not up here anymore. I remember back in the days it was up here. This center area between the driver and the passenger has a place for a cup in the front and back. Push the button, it opens. You've got a USB port, plug-in places, and a place to charge your phone. Just slide it right down here. The seats are really dynamic. You've got the headrest here. You've got the design right here underneath. You're hugged on both sides. Sport bucket seats, and it's just well done. What I like always is these dividers. You can put your arm here. You can put your drinks here. You can store your phone here. You can write, you can put your laptop here. Guys, there's lots of ways to use your back seat. I'm advising you when you're driving, if you have your partner or your best friend, don't ride in the passenger seat. Ride in the back seat. Ride like a boss. Enjoy. Let them drive the first time, you drive the second time. It works for me. It works. All right, so again, the back seat has lots of space, lots of ventilation coming from here. If you guys are having, you know, a hot summer or it's too hot, you want to blast it back here. Lots of leg space. I'm happy with the seats. I like everything I see. There's even a headrest in the middle. The doors have the same cool design that the front door has. Storage space down here, like the front, but you also have the trim Harman Kardon Supreme sound coming out of these doors as well. So you're getting bathed with beautiful music all throughout the interior cabin of the vehicle. Why don't we go check out the cargo area, shall we? You see lots and lots of cargo space, places to store things on both sides, speaker back here, so you're still getting good sound. Then you've got your controls for the seat. On either side here, a 12-volt charge there. Say you're moving, your buddy's moving, or you're moving furniture around, yeah, you can get a lot of stuff in here. I wouldn't put a couch in here, but I would certainly put some chairs. I've put a lot of things in here. Wow, that was fun. Well, that's it for this episode of Autofocus World of Test Drive. Tony Lassane featuring the Hyundai Sante Fe Hybrid for 2022. See you next time.